I can't believe it's been 20 years since the beginning of Sandsational sand sculpting. We've traveled the world, we've made some beautiful art, we've made incredible friends, and we've learned a lot. And I would like to share a few of those lessons with you. A lot of people think that you're sitting on the beach and you're listening to Jimmy Buffett and you're having a margarita and you're just happy sculpting on the beach all day, and it's really not like that. It's a lot of work, and beach sand is horrible, so we usually bring it in. There's a lot of prep that goes into it, a lot of shoveling, just so much happens before we even touch the sand to begin sculpting. And so there's this whole element of preparation that people don't think about. We do a lot of work at resort hotels, museums, art festivals, promotions for new products, photo shoots, TV spots. It's not all just beach. In fact, it's very rare that we'll be sculpting on a beach. Oh my gosh, the questions. And it's always the same question. And the question is that made out of sand? And of course it's made out of sand, but I think what people want to say is, do you mix anything into the sand? And no, you don't. It's just sand and water, and it's very compact. The cool thing about what we do is we make friends all over the world. Not only are they sculptors, but it's the people that we connect with in the audience. And then we have these amazing clients who we've developed these deep relationships with.
Some of them are just our colleagues, so we've been working with them inside the sandbox. There's also loads of people we've gotten to know outside of the sandbox.
Art knows no boundary, and that's the one thing that's binding us together, is the love of beautiful art.
There's lots of art people enjoy that only lasts so little. It's theater, it's music, it's concerts, it's a culinary arts. Sometimes the best art is only to be there for just a little bit.
And it is art for the moment. It just gives us another opportunity to be better on the next one.
Well, the most exciting thing is if you got giant projects. You bring together a huge team of all inspired artists, all working to one goal, and that's just amazing. You can do fantastic things in just 1 week.
You have a client who wants you to bring in 2,000 tons of sand, but there's all this prep that goes into it. How much sand are you going to order? How much lumber are you going to order? When am I going to compact it? How am I going to compact it? Who am I going to hire? What are we going to sculpt? There's all these little things that go together into making these big projects, but we can do it. It can become easy to kind of rest on your past accomplishments, but we don't want to be like that. We want to always be improving.
We pride ourselves in being original. It doesn't get any easier. We spend a lot of time coming up with new plans.
In 20 years, we've not repeated a work. So yes, I have to make Santa Claus every year for my clients. So he has to be doing something different every time. And 20 years of Santa doing something different, that can become a little bit of a challenge. We've sculpted in freezing conditions. I remember loading in one time. We were in Canada, and we were able to get the sand in just as the sand was forming ice crystals right before it started to freeze. And then on the other end, I remember being in England where it rained every day for 10 days, driving rain. It's not all sunshine and beautiful beaches. It's sometimes the weather just is not your friend, but you have to make it happen. We have a lot of airline miles, and on this next trip I'm going to make 1 million miles, and I think that's a very good reason to go into the refrigerator and pop one of those bottles of champagne. But I think it's a big milestone. I've been around the world making amazing art, and how cool is that? That I get to say that I've flown 1 million miles making sand sculpture. When I started the company, it was important that we work hard and have integrity. And I wanted for myself and also for anybody who works with us to have a good time, because it is hard work, but at the same time you should enjoy what you're doing. And so at Sandsational World headquarters, we always have champagne in the fridge. So no matter what, if we finish a difficult pound up, or the sculpture's done, or somebody's birthday, or we just got a new contract, we go to the fridge, we open the bottle, and we toast, because you know life is always fantastic when you're a sand sculptor. The next 20 years, I'm hoping to see us grow even more, do more sand sculpting parks, both of us improve as artists, meet more friends, travel more places. The sky's the limit. There's nothing stopping us. I'm ready for another 20 years.
It's very exciting, especially if you see where we come from. Our sculptures gotten more beautiful, they've gotten bigger and more impressive. We work with many more people together to make beautiful arts.
Of course, after 20 years, we've won an award or two, and these are just the medals that I could find. It's important to be humble and realize that you can always be better. But at the same time, I think it's important to be proud of your accomplishments and what you're doing. That's what drives us. It drives us to become just a little bit better each time, push a little bit harder each time, because even though I have all these, I want more.